Welcome to Riding Pine. We're going to talk about John Tavares edition.
Because we have to. We're a little bit behind the ball on this one.
Yeah,
So we have to.
Only a couple days.
But you get time to reflect and think about what happened and
It's
how
true.
bad I feel as a human being right now.
And you still hate your life.
So
do.
before we really get into it, I think, Harps, we have to address our bet that it is a no winner.
It's a null and void.
So the bet was, I thought he was going to stay in Long Island. Harper thought he was going to Montreal. The bet was to be paid out on the show $50 in quarters.
Yep.
That's not happening.
He didn't even give Montreal a shot.
That's
I
true.
really thought I was getting those quarters.
I knew you weren't going to get those quarters.
Wow.
And I was hopeful he was going to go to Montreal. So it was your bet to lose. That's pretty much what it was.
So, Mitch, why don't we start with you as a diehard Islanders fan? How do you feel about all of this? I know
Not
it's
good.
Pretty good, right?
Because the Islanders had built up momentum throughout the offseason, right? They hired Lou Lamoriello.
Yeah.
They hired Barry Trotz.
Yeah.
They got rid of Gar Snow. They got rid of Doug Weight. Yes, yes, yes. And then all of a sudden, John Tavares is like, peace, I'm out.
And then all the Darren Dragers and everybody was reporting that it looked more and more like Tavares was going to test the market just to see, but he was probably going to re-sign in New York.
And he did.
He did not.
He tested that free agency
He did.
market. And he went out and he got himself $11 million per year for 7
He
years.
turned down 13.
Yeah.
Because
San
he wanted
Jose.
to play for his childhood team. Did you guys see that picture of him that he tweeted?
Oh, I saw it. 6 minutes afterwards, John Tavares. John Tavares
6.
never tweets. He
How
never
many-
tweets.
How many times do you think I saw that? How many Twitter Toronto Maple Leaf fans do you think I have?
Oh.
Way too many.
Oh,
I
man.
saw that picture 4 billion times.
So I was out at a beer festival when the news broke
Oh.
in Ottawa here, and everyone, I can see all the stupid Toronto Maple Leafs fans go like, oh,
Or did it?
Did they end up having to cut you off that day? Because that's what I'd imagine.
No, they didn't realize, and so they just kept feeding me. Thank you, Dominion City Beers.
Oh, it was Dominion right on.
Yeah, it was Dominion Day.
Nice. Yeah.
And I had a lot of beers on their coin.
Good.
Oh, man.
So, John Tavares is in Toronto.
Yes.
What does that mean for Toronto? Harper, immediate reaction because it's your hated rival.
Yeah. It gives me another reason to hate the Leafs.
Yeah.
Even more than I already hate them, right? My immediate reaction is, God damn it. They're
Screw
going to
those.
win a Stanley Cup before the Habs do.
Yeah.
And that's just me.
That's wrong.
But they become the odds-on favorite to win the Stanley Cup next year. And they still have some cap space this year to be able to get themselves a defenseman, to put them over the edge, and to be really, really good for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
Which is what they need. If you're looking down the center, I think we all can agree. Other than maybe Pittsburgh with Malkin, Crosby, Brassard, maybe those three guys rival. But other than that, there's not a team that looks better down the center.
They're 1-2-3 punch.
Yeah.
Like when you got, okay, I'm gonna give you Montreal for, they got Drouin, who was their number one center, who's not even a center, and then they have Deneau and Plekanec, and then you're throwing over Matthews, and you're throwing over who else? Kadri, and then you're throwing over Tavares. Like, how are you going to compete with that?
You don't have to like the guy, but Kadri as a third line center is pretty scary.
Yeah.
It's 30
absolutely.
goals a year.
Yeah,
like, he's
easily.
legit.
Yeah.
On the third line. That's amazing for Toronto.
Yeah.
I hate you, Toronto.
Oh,
I hate everything about you.
I think the biggest challenge for them is going to be, let's see what type of year Frederik Andersen has next year. He was okay this year.
Streaky.
He faced a lot of rubber, and it's probably going to happen again this year. And you saw him start to break down a little bit near the end of the season. So we'll see how he does next year. But his numbers were league average. So, I think he's got to be better. And that they're 6 defensemen they have right now. With Ron Hainsey is your top pairing D with Riley, Morgan Riley. Yeah. I'm not overly impressed with that. So
They
nor
need
Toronto
other
Maple
piece.
Leafs fans.
yeah,
But Pittsburgh did it with, they
That's
won
true.
the cup
That's true.
with a very mediocre defense.
but they ran into it the first or the second 2 times. Matt Murray was incredible.
Yeah. It was a
So
Matt Murray
Frederik
show
Andersen's
hard.
going to have to
steal a series or two.
Yeah, and he didn't do that against Boston. So for a team to be Cup favorites now because of Tavares, yeah, I can sort of see it more. I give them more of a top 4, top 5
so
type
Toronto's
of favorites.
a plus 700 to win the Cup next year.
Yeah, I mean,
best odds in the league.
I don't think they should be a Cup favorite yet. Add a defenseman, and then we're talking.
Yeah, easily. So, what do you think of terrible Tavares and the stupid Maple Leafs? Say it in the comments below.
We don't like it.
We no likey.
Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment below.